guys know that song? Yeah. What's it called?
Final Countdown.
It's what Jared plays on the toilet. Not a word of a lie. Have you heard this story?
No.
Do you want to hear this story? I honestly forget where we were. But we had to go to the restroom. We were in a hotel or I think it was a convention. So we found a public restroom. Walked in. We thought it was empty. He went into one stall. I went into another stall. We sat down. It was quiet. Then all of a sudden, final countdown. And I, in my stall, start to giggle. He hears me laughing and he starts to laugh. Then the stranger at the end of the bathroom flushes the toilet and quickly exits the restroom. And now that song is forever ruined. Because of Mr. Pellegrini. One of the many stories that we have that will probably end up in one of our books at some point. Yeah, I'm not writing a book.
So I know that it was a pretty quick turnaround to get from CW Upfronts in New York to come join us, and I'm curious, Jonas Brothers performed, and I wanted to know if you saw them, if you got the opportunity to see them perform, and if so, how did you like it?
Who? So not a word of a lie, and I'll probably get called out for saying this, but I'll leave the names out of it, but it's probably pretty easy to figure out who it is. After the musical group exited stage, one of our executives walked onto stage and said, "Let's hear it for the Joneses Brothers." And you saw all the other executives behind stage go, "What the?" So what they do, usually the way that thing works is they have all of the cast of all the shows in a room that's a little smaller than this room here, and, you know, coffee and waters and stuff. There, we're all watching a monitor of what's happening on stage. So I guess, yeah, I did see them, but on a TV, but everybody was talking, so I didn't really watch them. It was more for the audience that was out in the theater. I think they played a couple of songs. I'm not their target demographic, so I'm sure they're not going to take offense to the fact that I wasn't paying attention. Good for them. It looks like their careers are doing really well, and it was nice to have somebody that's relevant, other than, you know, not us. We were talking about, Jared and I were talking about it. It's interesting. He may have touched on this. Has he had his panel yet? Well, then I'm going to steal this story. We were there in this room with all of the cast from all of the shows. Not all of the shows, but most of the shows for our network, and the network traditionally skews for a younger audience. And so a lot of the shows are designed to be just that. So it's a lot of young cast members. Jared said, "I remember when I was the young one." and I said, "I know." And we're literally the same age as the ones that are like playing the fathers of the lead cast members now. And we had this lovely young actress, Kennedy, who was playing Nancy Drew in the new series, come up to us and she was like, "You guys are legends. I've grown up watching you. Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture with you for my father?" I was like, "Okay." Did your father grow up watching this too? No, but in all seriousness, the talent, they paid us really great compliments over the years, and we've got equally as great compliments from the executives of the network who tell us that we set a good example for those young actors. And to me, that's one of the best compliments I could receive. That's something that I know that Jared and I have always strived to attain is respect from the people that we worked with and our peers, to set a good tone on set. We can't control a lot, but that we can control, and so we try to do the same. We try to do the same here as well. We try to set a tone of fun, engagement, professionalism, friendliness, compassion, love, and when you check those boxes in a work setting, it's amazing the kind of work you can get done, and it's also amazing the kind of friends you can make. And so we get to be benefits of that when we're on our set, but peripherally, we get to see that being an example for these new shows and these younger actors and actresses that are coming up, and to me that's really important. And I'm proud that we've at least achieved somewhat of that. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm very proud of you.
Hello.
Hello.
I recently found an old interview of yours, and you mentioned then, I think it was in the 90s, you mentioned that your most prized possession is a pink stuffed pig. And I thought that was really adorable, and I wanted to ask, does he still exist? But did you mention him or her?
Don't listen to her.
Really? Did I say that? I mean, I know what you're talking about. I can't believe that I actually said that. That's a little embarrassing. Yeah, that was something from my childhood that was probably the only piece of my childhood that I brought to California with me. Everything else was just stuff that I needed to, survive: a bed, clothing, dishes, a toothbrush, and that's about all I had. But then I had my little pink stuffed pig, which wasn't little. I mean, the thing was like this big. It was basically just a body pillow. And yeah, I don't know why I decided to bring that, but it was the one thing that just kind of reminded me of being young and a kid. And I think one day I grew up and got rid of it. And I don't know where. I think I tossed it. It probably smelled pretty bad. Yeah. I know my 6-year-old. Well, she's about to be 6 in 2 weeks. She has this little stuffed thing that she has that she calls baby. Not kidding. when she was young, when she was only a couple of years, there were different variations of this one little stuffy thing, and there was like the puppy, and then there was the rabbit, and there was the raccoon, and the owl, and whatever. But she gravitated towards this one particular one, and so we were like, ooh, we should buy a few of those in case one goes missing. Well, she had used that one so much that the texture of the fabric became different than the other ones. So she could tell when she was like 2 years old. She was like, this is not baby. And I'm like, of course it is, this is our thing. But you have to use this one in order for it to, can we just, no, it's in the wash, I'm washing. But no, that was the only one. So we've gotten rid of all those. There is one lone baby, and if we lose that, and she's 6 now, I mean, it's like, all right, we gotta like maybe get rid of this, and she's like, nope. So I have a feeling that might be going to college with her. But yeah, that's kind of the story behind the pig.
Thank you.
Thank you.